live, hopefully simulcasting on Facebook Live and YouTube, live streaming. Mesta Park here in Oklahoma City. This is the location of a Back the Blue rally and I believe march that will be taking place in support of law enforcement, organized by some patriot groups here in Oklahoma City. I've received word that some counter protesters have begun to trickle in. So let's roll on up. There's a bus here with all manner of pro-police, pro-Trump sentiments plastered all over it. It's pretty cool. I expect to see a lot of gun-toting folk out here today. So let's check this out. Team We the People over here, looking good.
Hello, hello.
Ahoy there, fellow Americans. Wave them. Got Trump there, had his head superimposed on the flag from Rambo 3. What's going on there, buddy?
Not much, brother.
I'll touch and shake your fellow American.
Yes, sir.
Rocking the flag. We've got the thin blue line flag, also hacksaw Jim Duggan style there. Ho, tough guy, old school wrestling.
That's right.
Patriot,
Carry a big stick for America.
Teddy Roosevelt style, right? I like the bus.
Better man than I am going to get in.
That's so. What did I miss?
Carry a picture with that. They're going to tweet it to President Trump.
Awesome.
Yes, so we'll see.
Okay.
See what goes with that. But let me make an announcement. At least give everybody kind of an idea.
Fantastic.
Hey, everybody. Just so we all know, we're going to leave here at about 2:45 to 3 o'clock. That'll give us plenty of time for other people to get here. Plus, we're waiting on our escorts to get here. Hang out, eat, shake hands, fellowship with fellow patriots.
Belinda. Stand up, speak up, get involved. I've heard about you. All the way from Cuba, right?
Yes, sir.
All right. Nice to meet you. We'll talk more later.
Yes, sir.
What's going on, brother?
And then we have the man, the myth, the legend, the man who was at the county commissioners meeting last Friday. And, you know, he's one of those moments where the crowd of protesters turned on you as you were speaking, just as they did later when the young white ally from Yukon, Oklahoma, there was that moment where you could feel it when they turned on her mid-sentence as well.
Yeah. So
it just goes to show that some people, they don't support free speech, they support convenient speech, and there is a big difference.
well, you know, I'm glad you said that. One of the reasons why I wanted to go is because this was not about a political affiliation. This is about everybody's First Amendment. And I was trying, and the reason why is that I didn't try to let my emotions get the best of me. I wasn't there to dog and Black Lives Matter. It was about our First Amendment. And if they were to pass that, it would affect everybody.
Absolutely.
It would affect Black Lives Matter. It would have affected Trump supporters. It would affect the...
Let's go get some attention.
You got small children, or you're not armed, then the way we're going to set it up is if you are armed, walk on the outside of the crowd, anybody who's not, be on the inside. Make sure nobody's disrupting.
Mr. Dickerson, always a pleasure.
What's going on?
Not much.
Escorts here. We've got 6 police escorts. Yeah. We crowdfunded
Always a pleasure. Good to see you, brother.
$900 in less than 3 hours. Wow. To get them. So we'll have them also
We're
running
gonna get a Corona hood.
traffic for us and security as needed.
Yeah, you know it. I'm not
However,
Corona.
I don't think we need security. I think we just need police here to show that they're here and to help with some traffic. But mainly, they're here, and that's what we want. We want to make sure everybody knows that we're here to back the blue. But also, we're going to the city hall because who is Joe Beth?
Hammond.
Hammond, yes, thank you, Hammond. And a few others have said that OKC PD are terrorists. If you're city council, this is the city council here in OKC. So this is what we're going to tell them when we get over there. We're going to let them know that we're patriots, we're Americans, we back the blue. And then from there, we're going to go on. We're going to go over to the police headquarters, which is right around the corner. And then we're going to show the police that we're here for them and that we're the patriots that are going to back them up when they need it. So just so everybody kind of knows what's going on, that's where we stand at the moment. If anybody has any questions or concerns, my name is Doug. You can call me Ox. Feel free to ask me anything you want. Okay, and I'll answer as best as I can. But this is being brought to you by Patriots of Oklahoma. It's what we're setting up to get people together to start doing this on a regular basis, including if we can do it every week. Anybody that can commit to that, we'll be doing that as well. We need to start showing everybody out here that Patriots are here. Yep. We outnumber them. We're tougher. We're smarter. We have more common sense. And we know how to be an American. So that's why we're here. Everybody, get with me. Get with us. Let's start doing this on a regular basis and showing America that Oklahoma is a patriot state.
Yeah.
So God bless everybody. God bless America. And like I said, we'll be leaving at about 2:45 to 3 o'clock. So, yes. And yes, before we go, do we have any chaplains here? Well, okay. Before we go, I think it would be appropriate to do the Pledge of Allegiance to the flag, and then to have a prayer. If you're not Christian or if that's not your thing, please bow your head at least in silence, and we'll pray. And from there, we'll show everybody around here what it is to have patriots walking down their street instead of the other way around. So, well, we're going to do a prayer. But we're not going to do it right now. We'll do it before we leave. Okay, so when we're ready.
Walking with the walker. Now that's dedication.
Yes, sir.
We need more of that.
Yes, sir. Always.
If you were in a wheelchair, I'd be pushing you down the street. I'd make sure you got to where you needed to be for this.
Thank you so much. Thank you very much.
No, thank you for being here.
Not a problem.
You know, I'm limping, you're stumbling, we're doing what we need to do.
We're a good pair.
That's it. Hey, a three-legged race, right?
There you go. There you go.
I'll try to catch up. My name is
Trespass and a gun. That's what I'm talking about. First and Second Amendment together at the same time.
There we go. I think they mean something a little bit more when you think them together. A lot less when you think them apart.
Well, that's a very good point. A very good point.
We're going to see how they flip it, though. Yeah, they behind us there. Yeah, they flip it.
Who is they?
Fox 25.
I saw Fox earlier.
Oh, okay.
Channel 4.
Oh, Channel 4. Channel 4 is all right. Hey. It wouldn't be America without some capitalism.
Hey, bro. What
who are you with?
I'm with me, myself, and I. My YouTube channel / Facebook page is called E Pluribus OTAP. Just kind of see where I'm going with that. Play on words, E Pluribus Unum. You know, out of many, I am, me. I am America, and you can be too. So I'm just out here living the dream.
What's your name?
Adrian OTAP. I'm going to shake with this hand because I have no thumbnail over here.
Aristotle Americus.
I love it.
I'm from Stillwater, Oklahoma.
Oh, yes, that is still in America according to the Supreme Court.
Last I checked.
Yes, according to the Supreme Court.
Last I checked.
Tulsa and east thereof, not so much anymore.
They're now no man's land.
And that's why Tesla decided not to locate there, truth be told.
Supreme Court kind of screwed our pooch.
Yeah, they decided to not side with America on that one, and people really need to not be silent about that.
Amen to that, brother.
That's
Amen to that.
Indeed. So, all right, we have hats.
We have hats, flags, everything Blue Lives, except, of course, supporting their POTUS. He's amazing.
He is. I'm a fan, obviously.
Good.
I carry a gun because a cop is too heavy.
I love that.
Yep. I used to be a U.S. Law Shield rep, and I used to say that in my presentations. Why do I carry a gun? Because the cop's too heavy. Yep.
Average response time on a gun is 23 minutes.
Yep.
Average response time on a 45 is 45 seconds.
That's it. When seconds count, the police are minutes away, if you're lucky, if they're coming at all.
If you have a really... I grew up in Portage County, Ohio.
Yeah.
And our police forces really relax.
Yeah.
Hour and a half.
Oh my goodness, yeah. I tell people, I tell people that
we. If there's a murder or not.
Yeah, it doesn't matter what it is.
Hour and a half response time.
End of the day, we the people are the first responders, and the cops are our backup, and we really have to look at it that way.
Well, the Second Amendment isn't for hunting.
No, it's not. It's not because the deer we're going to have an uprising. It's so true.
It was written for the people to overthrow the U.S. government if they became tyrannical.
Yeah,
I fly my "Don't Tread on Me" flag,
and you do it for a reason.
I love that flag.
That's it. So, are you affiliated with the Great Bus here?
Yes, I am.
Right.
We are. The name of our nonprofit is President Trump for Urban Communities.
Okay.
We're a nonprofit out of Dallas, Texas. The guy who owns it is actually running for president in, I believe, 2024.
Okay. How's the corona apocalypse madness down in Dallas these days?
I'm not from Dallas, so I don't know.
Oh, okay.
There's a guy running around here. His name's Rocky. He could probably give you a better idea.
Okay, just wondering. Wife and I used to live in Dallas, and we go down there a lot for cultural events and stuff.
I love Dallas. I love DFW. I love it.
Yep, great place.
Okay.
All right. I'll let you do your thing and make some money for a good cause.
Yep. Thank you.
Absolutely.
You guys have a good day.
All right. What are we having here?
Supporting little boy Cannon.
Cannon.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tell us about him. What's the story for those that don't know?
He's a little 5-year-old that got shot in the head by a black man, and don't know why. They haven't really said why, but there's not been any media or anything covering it at all. But they're covering George Floyd all over the place and all these riots and stuff, but nothing's been said about little Cannon. So we're trying to support him and draw attention to his death, and see if we can maybe do a rally for him as well.
That'd be a great thing. Definitely need to spread the word. Not to say that there's a media blackout per se, but a definite lack of media attention, and the media bias is. I won't say it's obvious. It can't be obvious if they're not even covering it.
Right.
And that's kind of the point.
I don't think I've seen anything on the news at all. Any of the locals.
Right.
It's definitely not the major news networks. I haven't seen anything. So let's see if we can draw some attention to him and see what we can do.
All right. So let's get a little close up of your poster here. And for those who do not know this fine gentleman that we're talking to, if you recall the incident, the protest, the gathering regarding the Land Run Memorial here in Oklahoma City recently, this was the driving force behind that right here. The man, the myth, the legend. At least in my mind. I'm a fan, at least.
I'm the old lady. So
She's my fiance.
Little Lucifer here. Yeah. Unsolicited testimonial from Little Lucifer.
there's a reason behind it.
That's a loving nickname.
Yes.
All right. Well, glad to see you out here, brother.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
All right. And, oh, well, I don't want to look at your sign because it looks just like his sign.
She's with it. Tried to get more bikers, but 4 of us showed up.
Well, I don't know where we'd park anybody out here. So many people and so many cars. This is a beautiful thing. And here we have a woman for Trump. And I'm going to assume you're a Republican, so you're not offended by me assuming your gender, right?
I'm a woman for Trump.
That's what I'm talking about. We need women for Trump. We need men for Trump. We need as people for America.
We need America.
Americans for America.
Just pray for the president, loosen his brother.
Yeah. The thing that saddens me the most is we have so many people coming out of our school system that are not for America. And that concerns me so much when I think 15, 20 years down the line that these are going to be the people that are going to be filling our slots in positions of power and elected positions. And what
We've got to protect our Constitution.
we absolutely do.
And our freedom.
You know, we need people that understand that the Constitution is that guide stone, that is the bedrock foundation, and it is not some type of obstacle to be worked around. So,
Have a good day today.
right back at you. Fly those flags proudly.
Thank you.
I think everybody here agrees that we're all patriots and that we're here to show everybody that it's okay to be a patriot and it's okay to come out and to know that you have support. You're not alone. So any other questions, they can go to patriotsofOklahoma.com.
Right here.
You got it. Yes.
I'm good. How are you? Oh, I'm just thrilled to be here with a bunch of patriots.
We're trying to get you in focus.
All right.
Shane, Sasquatch Jet. All pictures are blurry.
Yeah, right. Tell me more.
Can you state your name?
My name's Daryl.
Yes, my name is Shane, like the old cowboy movies in the 50s. S-H-A-N-E. Last name Jet. J-E-T-T. 2 T's. Last name Silent.
Are you organized or you just want to show up?
I'm a patriot, surrounded by patriots, but I'm actually running for Senate District 17 in Shawnee and the eastern part of Oklahoma. Well, I got invited by some patriots who wanted to come out and back the blue and make sure that the law officers, not just here in Oklahoma, but all over the United States, understand that the silent majority who go to work, raise their kids, go to church, they don't tear down monuments, they don't attack people, they just do their job and be good Americans. We want our law enforcement officers to know we're behind them 100%. We'll be voting. We're not tearing down monuments, but we are tearing down this misconception. Red, yellow, black, white. We're going to black the blue tonight.
What's going on through your mind? It seems to be going on throughout the country for the past few months.
I think that people are trying to tear down the United States, attacking symbols of culture. Instead of learning from our past and applying those lessons, they want to whitewash the past or blackwash the past. It doesn't matter. The truth will set us free. If we study history, we can learn the lessons from history. If we delete history, then we lose all of those lessons.
How are we deleting history?
We delete history by burning books like Nazi Germany, by tearing down monuments, by trying to silence opposition, by not allowing both sides to come to the table and speak, using bullhorns and whistles and these types of things, and not allowing everyone to come to the table and respectfully exchange ideas. This is how we tear down history. And a lot of us here are patriots. We served in the military. I'm 11 years U.S. Navy intelligence, honorably discharged, proud of my service. But I gave an oath to uphold the Constitution and to defend it against all threats, foreign or domestic. We have people in the United States who are intent on tearing down our institutions and recrafting it in their own image. This is a threat against the Constitution. It's a threat against the United States. The difference between a patriot and a terrorist is the one who wins. We can't afford to lose this battle. Whoever gets to write the history books gets to call the other one's name. George Washington was a patriot because the patriots of Concord Bridge and the patriots that signed the Declaration of Independence with their life, liberty, and sacred honor were willing to die for what they believed in. But if they had died, if we had failed as a revolution, they'd have been named as a terrorist. But they're patriots because we won. And we won because we're on the side of right. And we inherited a world that had slavery. But we were the country who eradicated slavery. So we were in a world that said women could not vote and we're not equal with men. What did we do? We repudiated that lie so that women could vote just like their sons and their husbands could vote. We inherited a world that was unjust, but each time we move forward, we reaffirm the promise that our founding fathers said, that all men are created equal, all women are created equal. We have the right to speak up and be free. We have to wear masks so that we can be muted. We don't wear masks. We are people of freedom, people of ideals, people of conscience. So we are tired, the silent majority is tired of sitting by quietly and being hushed, being told by intelligence, people who feel like they're more intelligent than us in the media or in Washington, D.C., that they know what's best for our family and our children. I lost my job in Shawnee, Oklahoma because I had the audacity to go before my city council and say, have the faith in the people who have the wisdom to elect you, to also have the wisdom to decide what is the best health protocol for their children and for the health of their family. I was fired for standing up for freedom.
What job was that, sir?
I worked for the Citizen Potawatomi Nation. I raised them over $45 million, made them $1 million in profits by lending money to Native American business all over Oklahoma, creating jobs. That's what I did.
What did they say the reason was for firing you?
They said that it was because I spoke against the mask. Now they're trying to backfill, but the truth will set you free. I recorded 23 minutes and so many seconds of the chairman of the tribe berating me, disparaging people that go to Trump rallies, saying that he was going to lie against me to hurt my political campaign. I said, you're a Democrat, I'm a Republican. What can you say to hurt my campaign? And he was intent on it. It was politically motivated. And he says it wasn't politically motivated, but ask yourself the question. The people that are blistering me on social media right now that for standing up against the mask, and the people who are supporting me for standing against the mask, you draw a line and say, now tell me what party you're with. The Democratic Party, the ultra-liberals are attacking me, and Republicans and conservatives are supporting me. You tell me that's not partisan. 100% partisan. They can lie and backfill and tell all the different reasons why they justified it, but at the end of the day, I have a recording. The truth will set you free.
Okay, but you're running for a partisan office, aren't you?
I'm running as a Republican who tends to support freedom. Okay. Absolutely. Absolutely. And
so
the Constitution of the United States protects freedom of speech. Sure. And so does the Constitution of the Citizen Potawatomi Nation. They were recognized by Harvard as having a sophisticated constitution, and almost word for word, First Amendment of the United States Constitution is copied in the Constitution of the Potawatomi Nation. So he violated his, as the highest elected official in the land, as the highest law enforcement in the land, violated his own Constitution for partisan reasons. I love America, and I love Jesus.
USA! 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 USA!
What's going on, stranger?
How
you doing? Good to see you.
You too, huh? USA! Love it! Love it!
I'm on camera. Am I on camera?
Oh, no, you're not.
Not yet?
No.
I'll give you this one because I don't have a thumbnail on this other hand.
All right.
You find a parking spot, I take it?
Yeah.
Good to see you guys. Welcome to the party.
Awesome.
Yep.
Good to see you too, man.
Yeah. So,
you've been staying busy, huh?
Well, you know, trying to. Keeps me out of jail. Because, you know, I'm just a terrible law-breaking criminal sort. So it's what I do. I just go out and just rampage. I'm terrible. Well, you know, he said that he wanted to, and he wanted friends to come with him and try to, you know, raise a ruckus. We'll see what he does.
I really hope he does.
We'll have a red state revolt out here. That's his thing, right? Red state revolt. Yeah, revolting. But you know, he does his thing. You know, freedom of speech.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness! Somebody said they're waiting on. Shane Jett to start passing out his handwritten resume. He's basically giving his political stump speech in front of the news cameras.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Shane Jett, he's running against Senator Ron Sharp, and during a runoff on the 25th. I mean, he made a great speech, but you know,
just over there at the camera, who's the shorter guy?
Yeah. I mean, I think Well, he was kind of a crybaby last night at the candidate forum, but I mean, he makes a lot of good points still.
How'd that forum go?
I mean, it was all right. I wish Tommy Johnson had shown up himself to talk about why he would make a better sheriff than P.D. Taylor, but
Why didn't he show up? That seems like a silly move.
It does. I haven't had a chance to talk to him yet. I was in the process of typing up some things to send him when my wife woke up and had to give her some attention before I came over here.
You know?
I know, pesky spouses.
What are you going to do?
Pesky spouses. So I wonder what the route of our parade is going to be.
I think they lifted it out.
And I hope there aren't any, what do you call those buildings where children go to learn stuff? Hope there aren't any of those along the way. Because, you know, there's this thing with this 1,000-foot bubble that the federal government said back in 1990. And, you know, there's this thing that happened last year where people don't have to have these little plastic rectangles to carry guns anymore. And there's an I don't want to see anybody get locked up for 5 years. That's all I'm saying. Yeah. Did you win an award? You have a ribbon. Are you an award-winning Luckett?
Award-winning Luckett.
Yes. So what brings you out here today, good sir? Are you ready for your interview? Are you ready for your close-up? What we have here is a fine award-winning specimen of Luckett.
Right.
I'm just having too much fun today. It is good to see you, by the way. Yes. So what do you think about this gathering?
Great.
Yeah.
I think Patriots are finally waking up.
Yeah, there's a good turnout. More people than I was expecting to see. So I'm happy with this. So are you here as an individual? Are you representing any organizations today? Because I love when people ask me that when I show up to stuff.
Just individual.
That's right. Me, myself, and I Incorporated.
Yes.
That's what it's all about. So I hope you get great footage. Are you live streaming?
Facebook.
Facebook Live? Okay. Well, that's good. Anybody watching?
Mr. Harper.
Hey, Tim. How you doing?
Jennifer Deal.
Well, you don't have to tell me who's watching, just if they're watching. I don't want to know who they are.
Yeah, Tim's watching.
Yeah. Well, he likes to watch things. That's good stuff.
Since he can't be here. So.
I know. He has to live vicariously through wild men like us. Yeah, we need to get a green Scooby-Doo van like the BLMers that'll follow us around with water. That's why I've got the old Gatorade in the pocket here. I'm telling you, man, cargo pants. It's my man purse.
Right?
All right, let's work the crowd. See you around, buddy. And here we have another person with 2 flags.
I'm another person.
Yes, you are. What brings you out today?
I want to show my support for the Oklahoma City Police Department, and I've got a family member that's also just got accepted to the police department, so I'm very proud to be an American. And
so accepted to the police department, like police academy to be a police officer? Yes. That's amazing. So is it just the Oklahoma City Police? What about the Sheriff's Department?
It's Tulsa, everybody.
Everybody?
National Guard, President Trump, everybody, all of our first responders.
Yeah, well, hence my shirt today.
Here you go.
I wanted to wear my Tommy Johnson for Sheriff shirt, but it's in the laundry.
Oh.
It's washing right now. But instead, I went with this. It recognizes everyone, so I think it's a package deal.
Yeah.
So it's definitely good to see you out here.
Thank you. What's your name?
My name's Adrian.
Adrian. I'm Rose.
Hi, Rose.
Nice to meet you.
Likewise. And thank you. And I like to focus in on this crowd because a lot of times when you have gatherings like this, and for this sort of occasion, if you will, one of the criticisms that the other side likes to give is, like for instance, I was at the candidate forum, the GOP candidate forum last night at the Higher Plains Baptist Church for like people running for the 5th Congressional District and like county sheriff and different House, state House and Senate seats. And one of the comments that came in on the live stream was, and this was a completely sarcastic comment, by the way, they said, "Look at the diversity." And of course they were saying, well, that there wasn't any.
Right.
And I'm trying.
It actually is. I've been surprised, I think, over the last couple of weeks of how many people that I know that I thought were liberal kind of switched over and now are representing the side.
Yeah.
The right side.
The right side, not the wrong side, as opposed to the left side.
Right.
And even, the center folk, there's just reasonable people out there.
You just have to respond to them in love and not show them the same hatred that they show towards us. It disarms them.
It does.
In a way.
Well, speaking of disarming, what are your thoughts on this movement, if you will, towards defunding police departments?
That's why I'm here. That's why I'm here.
It's madness. Like what they're doing in Norman is crazy. Yeah. We absolutely don't need that here.
No, we don't.
And have you seen what they've been doing with the sheriff's department with the CARES Act money?
I have not seen that.
So within the last week, they basically voted to use around $40 million worth of CARES Act money to give to the jail trust and thus the jail, which is obviously not what that money is intended for. And the people that on the budget board that voted against it were Commissioner Carrie Bloomert, who is the Democrat, the county treasurer, who's a Republican, and the sheriff himself voted against doing this because they think it's illegal and improper and just crazy.
Yeah.
And yet everyone else, and all this time when they were complaining about the sheriff's department, when he was in charge of the jail and he was begging for money and they never gave him any, now they're doing this. So it's strange days we're living in.
Yeah, it is. Definitely different.
Yeah.
Different age.
So I'm going to leave you to it. Thank you for talking to me. I appreciate it.
Thank you. Bless you.
Let's go check out this Trump mobile over here. Are you the driver of the Trump mobile over here?
No.
All right. Well, I'm still going to take a look at it.
No, absolutely.
We have
that's Rhonda, and she's quite proud of her setup there.
Oh, Rhonda Lee.
Yes.
All right, I'll have to find her out here. She's a sweetie. Terry Neese. All right, sweet lady as well.
She's not afraid to show it.
I know. I love when she goes out with her sandwich board in different places with her flags. She's a foot soldier. She gets out there. There she is. You didn't bring a golf club with you because there's no golfing allowed in the park. Freedom, safety, security. We love our blue.
I've been working on signs, as you can see. Yes, my
and the shoes. All right.
We are
Since you love our blue, I'm going to call you Mama Smurf instead of Papa Smurf.
fine. And we the people.
We the people. That's it.
I got we people for my shirt and for my flag today.
Yeah.
And I have the Trump on, even though I support him. I'm just we the people. We have got to back our blue, and we love them. We love our law enforcement. They're who keeps our communities safe, so that we can live in safety and be able to move and have our freedoms.
Okay,
so that's why I said freedom.
So
we can't have freedom without safety and security.
You sound like Ben Janlou last night at the candidate forum.
He's good.
He's good.
He's good.
So what are you thinking for county sheriff?
I'm Tommy Johnson.
TJ3 all the way, right?
That's who I'm voting for, Tommy Johnson.
Okay.
That's what I've got. And let's see, my district, Ryan, my house, Ryan didn't have a competitor or an opponent.
Ryan Martinez.
Yeah,
and,
he didn't have anybody. He's in my district. So I don't know who's going to be on the runoff. I think basically just the CD5, and then we've got Tommy, the sheriff from my area. Trying to think what else there might be in my area.
Off the top of your head, and I'm not expecting you to know this, any idea which Oklahoma City Council person whose district or jurisdiction this park would fall under?
That I don't know.
Okay.
Because I live in Edmond. And
Yeah.
I just know that I've got the greatest councilman, Nick Nassy, who protects our freedoms in Edmond.
Yeah.
I'm really disappointed he's going to be not going to run again.
I know.
So
You know,
we'll have somebody else that'll step up.
yeah. As I look at this crowd, and there's a lot of gun-toting folk today, I just can't help think back to around this time last year, Tim Harper and Hafer Park in Edmond, and that madness.
Yeah.
And, what a difference a year makes, right?
Yes.
We have police officers out here with us to help literally protect us, as opposed to come at us with their guns drawn. They're not pointing their rifles at us today. They're here with us.
So that's why I usually have my Trump hat on, but today is for Back to Blue, so I've got a Back to Blue, and we're good.
Yeah.
Trump shoes and there.
But here's my crazy out of the box question though, and this is why I was asking about which Oklahoma City Council member would have dominion over this. What if the Oklahoma City Council had a light bulb over their head moment, had an aha moment, and got rid of their Parks and Recreation Department and turned all of those responsibilities over to a public trust or a nonprofit? What if they were to wise up and do that? Because you know what that would mean, right?
I don't. I'm actually thinking that they would have to have more oversight that way then.
Yeah, but what would that ultimately mean for, say, today's gathering?
Probably try to get us out of here.
Well, it would mean no open carry.
Say we can't. Oh, the public. I missed it. Sorry. We're on a public. I see what you're talking about.
Yeah, because any municipal park,
That's
regardless
right.
of size,
Right. I get where you're going
owned,
on
maintained, or operated by a public trust or nonprofit.
I thought they were going to get rid of that, or they were trying to pass a bill so that wouldn't happen, or it didn't go through.
Well, that's already in effect now.
Okay. But there was something that we have to, when we go into public property, or did it not pass? Like, toward the end of the law, the legislation?
Well, this last legislative session, they were trying to push so that
We have to.
Well, they were trying to push House Bill 3010 would have said, well, if an event that takes place where you have a permit, well, if you want to simply say no open carry,
right,
then you just say it, and then if someone shows up open carrying, it's against the law. And if you want to ban guns entirely, even if they're concealed, you put a fence up 5 feet tall, one police officer in uniform, one walk-through metal detector, and then you get carted away to jail if you try to get in.
That's what that's what they were trying to put an amendment in, right?
Well, the amendment went through for that, and the whole thing passed in under 3 minutes. And then House Bill 2547 went through the House, and that would have allowed a city to designate anything they own, this sidewalk, that street, this park, anything they own, as a firearms prohibited location. It would have killed state preemption.
I just saw the police officers go by. That's
Woo!
That's why I had to look.
Love you guys.
Thank you. I got distracted.
Yeah.
See them. Like, they're coming around. Oh, they're coming back and forth. Thank you.
Hey, use your blinkers, guys. Be safe.
Thank you, Adrian, for what you do.
Oh.
I love having citizen reporters.
Mhm.
Is that what?
Yes.
Citizen reporters, because then we get the truth.
That's
we
it.
get the truth. We don't have somebody with an agenda trying to tell us what we need to think or what they want.
I do have an agenda. The truth is my agenda.
You know what I'm talking about.
Yes, I know exactly what you're talking about.
At a point,
we get to see the truth instead of.
But at a point, the word truth, every liar. And
Then we got these people coming here from out of state, trying to raise a ruckus or whatever your podcast is. That old Timmy said I'm supposed to meet you.
Good to see you, brother.
How you doing? Likewise.
So I got, who's the organizer? Because Rocky, the guy that's got the Trumpmobile, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
He was asking when we start to do the walk, do you want him to be the lead and everybody follow behind him? I said I have no idea. That I don't know.
So are you well acquainted with this wild man?
No, who is that?
Ox could probably help him.
Yeah, good old
Ox
Doug.
would be the person you'd probably talk to because
I'm not sure who that is either.
Doug is the guy with the American flag on the 2x4, Hacksaw Jim Duggan style.
Right there.
Because that's what Rocky was just wanting to know.
He's walking up front right now.
That's cool that we got the police officers.
Are you unlocked?
Here. No.
I'm going to put my phone in your
Yep, sure. I will unlock it for you. Ooh, I got money. I better be careful.
Yeah, he was out cop watching with Tim Harper last night.
Okay.
Yeah, he's from I think Minnesota, and he's got a YouTube channel with like 20,000 subscribers.
Minnesota, my
Yeah, don't.
Minnesota.
We heard
That's your neck of the woods. That's your neck of the woods, right? No, my memory sucks.
You can't tell from my voice, and that's where I'm from too, originally.
Where?
Minnesota.
I grew up by Mille Lacs Lake,
Okay.
about 100 miles north of Minneapolis, St. Paul.
Okay. Yeah, so I live in Apple Valley.
Okay.
Yeah, just south. So.
Yep. And yeah, we lived in that area, Burnsville, Savage area before we moved. So I know pretty much.
I'm originally from Georgia. My parents got transferred, moved up there. My son's up there, so I'm staying until he's old enough to fly to meet me. You're good. That flag can touch me anytime.
Well, you might say you're originally from Georgia, but as Malcolm X would say, you could totally pull off a Hugaga Gooba move and wrap that up and convince people that you're originally from Punjab.
That's true, I could.
You've got a total Punjabi vibe going.
What's up?
Max is from Cuba.
Well, yeah, we met earlier. I am familiar with him from the one protest at 23rd and Classen.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, we don't want communists. Communists are the end of the world.
Amen.
It's at our doorstep right now. People don't wake up.
I need to get you to meet my mom. She can tell you some East Germany stories.
It's at our doorstep.
Is she here?
No, she is not. She is down.
You good on battery?
You need some?
No. I'm just making sure because I might. I only got. I don't know.
We have a good turnout.
Hashtag real men wear fanny packs.
That's right.
Late 90s Dwayne Johnson, rocking the fanny pack, right?
That's right, man.
I have this when I was covering the protest riots and looting in Minneapolis.
Yeah.
Wow.
Hey, where did Amy go back over there? We gotta get some pictures. I want to get a picture.
Well, I'm happy we got all that figured out.
I'm live.
Right there.
I'm Rowdy. There's Donald.
Nice to meet you.
Where you from?
Originally or now? Originally Georgia, now Minnesota. How much does the hat cost?
$20.
Ahoy there, stranger. How are you, young man? I'm living the dream. I'm trying to keep her out of trouble. Yeah. Watch out for him. He's rowdier, so he says.
Oh, good. I need to hang out with him.
Yeah.
We really appreciate it. Thank you all. I got plenty of things. I'll take it if you want it. Oh, no, I brought it down. But Adrian.
Whatever it was I didn't do it.
No, I want a picture.
Not this time.
Make sure that we get plenty of pictures with these guys here.
Oh, absolutely.
Okay. So we appreciate you guys. More the public lets you know. So
Long as his first name isn't Alex, because I saw a movie with an Alex Murphy that was a cop, and it did not end well for him.
Well, I don't know. That's very true.
I mean, his face ended up all right, but man, the rest of him.
Didn't he have a helmet like that too?
Well, we didn't do a press until this morning, so we're not expecting real opposition. We're kind of catching them off guard. But we do know that Antifa has a vehicle that was down at the police HQ earlier, so they do have some spotters. I think we're kind of catching them off guard.
All right, stop me if you know this impression. My name's Sarah. Where's your body cam?
You know what? Everybody gets freedom of speech.
Yeah. She might even be watching this, but it's all in good fun.
I thought I was like ready to get a picture. Okay, I want Max in here with us too. Max, you want you in the picture?
Some other place, can't remember where we're going, but anyway, we're having a lot of fun.
All right, everybody. Come on up here. Come on up here. There he is. What you doing, big guy?
We're not walking by any schools, are we?
No, they're north. I checked.
All right, that's good.
All right, we're fixing to start the march. Anybody that's following in a vehicle can, you may want to go get ready, get in the vehicle. We're going to head 2 blocks east to Walker, and then we're heading south on Walker, and just follow along. Yes. So we do want to say a prayer. So we'll get our chaplain over here, and Mr. Jet, come on over here.
I'll just drive.
I am.
Dear Heavenly Father, we come to you right now with grateful hearts. Thankful that you love us, you care for us, you watch over us. And we want to thank you for this country. It's established on your principles for your glory and honor. And that's what we wish to claim back. And we decree that all that you have planned and purposed through Donald J. Trump, our president, that it be accomplished and done as you watch over and protect him, guide and direct him. Lord, we ask that you let common sense reign again and truth be revealed. As we march this day in support of our local police, it's not just the local that we are supporting, we're supporting law and order across this country. Right. So I ask your protection over everyone here, ask your protection over our police force and their leaders. May they always make wise, good decisions. Now, this all be to your glory and honor, I pray in Jesus' name. Amen.
Amen. And then, can you lead us in the pledge?
Yes.
We're going to do a Pledge of Allegiance before we go.
For those of you who have served in the United States military, you are invited to salute with the proper salute. That is appropriate here in Oklahoma. For the rest of you, if you will cover your heart. Attention. Salute. Pledge. I
pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Amen.
Amen. America.
You about ready? Yeah. Let's show these people what it is to be a patriot in Oklahoma and America. All right, let's get our vehicles and we'll get moving. We're going to give about 4 or 5 minutes. Everybody start getting ready. We'll get in line. That'll give everybody
some pretty good
time
footage
to get
of
to
you.
their vehicles.
All right.
And then once you see,
I'll do some post-production
us
later.
Go, sounds good. Follow along.
Tag you on it.
All right, appreciate it.
So we're walking, driving. What's happening? I'm so confused now.
What's your name?
Puppy! Oh.
She's hot. I know she's hot, but she can't get her nose down.
Little four-legged patriots.
You see Lily's.
Woof, woof, America.
Look at her tail. You said, no, get a picture of her tail.
Go blue. I like it.
All right, now I'm going to have you, if you'll send me your pictures that you take.
Okay. Well, I mean, it's video, but...
Okay, well, probably video won't go, but if you have a way to take
okay.
a screen capture from it and
yes.
send me, I'd love that. I'll get it up on Facebook.
Okay,
I'll give you credit if I know what
you got
what
it.
your name
Some
is.
serious support the troops action.
Yeah, 17 years of service.
Okay. Well, as a former troop, I can appreciate that.
All right, you'll appreciate the backside where it talks about we're treating the veterans that have been rocked by blast wave using hyperbaric oxygen there.
Mm-hmm.
That'll give you a way to research.
Okay, thank you very much.
Yeah, we love what we do for military. Anybody need a flag?
And away we go.
Yeah!
I only sing in the shower. Or karaoke night when I'm drunk.
Your headphones. For all of us. I know.
Got to get them young. Teach them right. That's that's raising them right. You need a bigger flag.
This flag.
Quantity, not quality.
No, yes.
Quality, not
this
quantity.
flag stood at Patriot Corner during the Bundy trial on the ground across the street from the federal courthouse.
Ooh.
So I had a bigger one, but this is more important.
Okay, then. I got you.
That's a relic. That's awesome. The Bundy defendants are awesome people.
Yeah.
Awesome people. My specialty. The boy says Finnegan was murdered.
Push, pull, drag, or crawl. Whatever you've got to do right there.
All of it. All of it. Well, we all support the military and the police and fire. So we ought to all be out here walking.
Get your rope and escape.
You're welcome to join us, sir.
I'm a believer in the idea that the first sentence of the 14th Amendment should be repealed, and that naturalization and/or federal service should be the only means of achieving U.S. citizenship. Branding.
Get your walk in today, aren't you?
Yeah, I need my steps.
Yeah, me
well,
too.
Well, until I start.
Every time I follow one of these, my Fitbit says, "Woo, way to go!"
I couldn't keep up with the last one for the whole way. I'm like the Tin Woodsman. At a certain point, I need my oil change.
Listen, if I didn't wear these heavy work boots, I wouldn't be able to.
Prescription strength inserts. Prescription strength.
Monday I walked in, no walker, with the pain, all good. I've been physical therapist, opened my shoulder and went, Yeah, they told me about it. You put your walker.
That's me.
Sounds like we have a cheering section. And then we have a Kendra Horn sign there. Moving through ostensibly enemy territory. There I was, walking down the street. Charlie was all around. I mean, Kendra Horn voters.
Easy, Charlie.
That's because that stuff's not important to us.
Freedom
We're Americans.
Freedom is what matters.
Yeah. What do you think about Laura Weaver? What's up, big dog?
Yeah, so I want to get down there. I want to get down there and see her and see the case and stuff.
Yeah, that's important. That's gonna be a big case coming with Laura Weaver. So.
Yep.
But I'm trying to bring attention as much as I can for Laura.
Let me get out of this.
No, it's all right, brother.
Oh, all right.
For Laura, the more people, the better off we are for Laura.
Yep.
That's what I think that needs to happen.
Yep.
So I'm hoping your group will go down there. That'd be
We're gonna
amazing.
figure out a way to get down there, yeah, and we got some stuff we got to work out in the back end, but we'll get down there.
Matter of fact, if people want to donate to you, so you can go up there and help document, where would you go?
So on my YouTube and stuff like that, you can see all the donation links.
The donation links.
Rowdy Podcast on YouTube, and then if you go to any of the videos, you'll find it in the description where you can donate to.
Okay, perfect.
As well as my email address. What's up, brother? How's it going? Hell yeah.
There he is, keeping it rowdy.
Man, we got 3 white people, 3 racist white people, right? Look at that. So, oh man. But this is amazing. I'm glad this is an amazing turnout.
It's good to see this.
Yeah, let me turn this around because this is phenomenal. Wow. So, and you're doing it YouTube? YouTube?
I'm on YouTube and Facebook Live at the same time.
Oh wow!
I'm using.
How do you do that?
I think it's called Simulstream.
Oh, okay. I have to work that out.
At least that's the app. It uses the Restream website.
Okay.
And I'm just too cheap to pay the extra money to do some other platforms at the same time. But just being able to do those 2 at the same time is pretty cool.
Well, that's kind of. Those are the big ones, right?
Right, and that's all I really care about.
Is that way you get the message out to more people. Let's see. I'm gonna go live too.
Yeah. I should have started sharing it to different groups and whatnot before I got out of my car, but I figure I can just share it later. There's enough people watching, and I'm sure some of them are sharing.
Yep.
Hashtag support the Oklahoma Open Carry Association. There are a bunch of gun-toting folk out here supporting our First and Second Amendment rights simultaneously today, everyone, as we back the blue. That's what this is all about today.
That's right.
Well,
pretty good.
There has to be some type of police reform. Obviously, we want to back the blue. There has to be some type of police reform, especially now seeing what certain friends of ours are going through.
Yeah.
Which is an unfortunate situation.
Well, if it's the specific friend I think we're thinking of,
yeah,
it's not just police reform. It's legislative reform. There's some things we need to change in our both our weapons and alcohol laws in Oklahoma, which are 2 separate things, which some people need to realize in their before they violate the single subject rule of the Oklahoma Constitution.
Yeah, brother. Yeah, no, definitely. And it's a shame to see an amazing guy that believes in the Constitution, just like Robert LeBoy Finnegan and the Hammonds and the Bundys, to be going through what he's going through now.
Yeah.
And it seems like every time a God-loving American wants to stand up for the constitutional rights, they're always being trampled. And this needs to stop.
It does. And it's really sad to see that particular person backed into the corner that he's in, because people that he supported so strongly, so passionately with his blood, sweat, and treasure.
Yeah. And he served.
And he doesn't, and they don't care about him at the end of the day. They threw him under the bus. They crumpled him up and threw him away and disavowed him. And basically because of bad proofreading and legislative laziness on their part, he's in this situation.
To be a cesspool of corruption. Anybody that stands up for their constitutional rights will be trampled upon. I guess that's the message they're trying to send.
That would be an accurate assessment.
Well, you know what? They got a rude awakening now.
Yeah. I'm going to wake up.
And that DA,
David Prater.
He's all on George Soros' pocket through the ADL, the Anti-Defamation League. All George Soros' money.
Speaking of hate groups, they are one. And we need to not forget that. But because of wonderful things like white guilt and money, people don't want to acknowledge that.
No. Oh, but you know who else is in bed with them? The ACLU, the American Civil Liberties Union. and also the Southern Poverty
Law Center.
Law Center. Oh, George Soros.
Yeah.
Imagine that.
Yeah, these are all groups of, at the end of the day, America-hating subversives. I mean, granted, there are good things they do that affect all of us in positive ways, but for the most part, those are secondary and tertiary effects of their overall agendas.
Well, now you're talking like a conspiracy theorist.
No, I'm being a realist. I'm just telling it like it is.
These houses are amazing.
What? Who lives in yon castle? Romeo. Rapunzel, let down your hair.
Would you be surprised if we get counter protest?
No. Well, they'll keep their distance because they're cowardly hypocrites.
Watch your trailer, don't run people's over.
So for those of you on the watching out there, thank you. Share.
And over there we have some boys who are proud, as Borat would say.
Yeah.
Very nice.
That's fun.
Yes. How much? I want to touch.
Oh, yeah. Well, you know there's going to be a comedy show, too.
Chinqui. But government scientists, they prove liberal, they have brain size of squirrel.
Size of squirrels. God, he's so awesome. John, what are you doing, bro?
I finally got a chance to act like an infant. Oh, that's a...
But you want to represent us all like that. You gotta hold yourself accountable too.
I know. I love that house too.
Dude, that's a beautiful house.
It looks like
you like Stecco style, huh?
All right.
Oh yeah.
So, and meanwhile, during scene 19 of Django Unchained, woo! We call this the big house because it's big.
USA! 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 Hey, you guys are pretty young. How do you guys know that people bad? Oh, I just like those kids. I guess I got raised by better parents. There you go. That's a good one. That's a good one.
What?
All right.
Yeah. I don't believe in that crap, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, no, I do not know what you mean. Could you explain it to me, please?
Yeah, John.
I believe in America, man. I believe in the values of America. You work hard, you get to where you please. All these Antifa people just believe in getting free handouts and crap, and I believe in that. Yeah, America.
I also believe in America. I understand it is not a hologram; it is real.
Yeah. I don't know. I just think.
I think the saddest thing is
believe in socialism, and I'm automatically.
I think Black Lives Matter groups, when they act like they're doing something for a good cause, but then they hijack that good cause to do the opposite.
Yeah.
Cause more racism, cause more division. And I think this racism has just been so pronounced on the left side now that the right is just feeding off of it too. Which I think much of all these people here. I think we have a lot of good people here. We just love the blue and. So,
man on bike with flag.
Woo!
All right.
Back to blue. Back to blue. Ex-cons.
Ex-cons for blue. Look at him.
Back to blue.
Keeping it rowdy.
That's right.
Dog lives matter. DLM. I forgive you.
Beer break.
All right, we have a contingent of patriots here at Louis. This is what we're talking about. Louis backs the blue. Louis loves America, or at least their patrons do. That's a cutie pie.
God bless you guys. God bless America. Warm cookies. Warm food delivered to us right now.
Back the blue buffalo. Buffalo lives matter. Support the bison. Yes. What's more American than eating endangered species? Oh my goodness, there's a mask-wearing bubblehead over there. Ahoy there, fellow submarine man.
What boat?
7-Eleven, San Francisco.
Guardfish out of San Diego.
Fantastic.
Nice. What range?
Navy T.
Hey, gang. Good to see you, man.
Right back at you. blew the back. I'm delirious. I've got dyslexia from heat. I have heatlexia. What's that?
It was a Valhalla.
Oh, no. Was it 9 Line Fight Company? Where are we going? We've been walking forever. How much backing does the blue need today? I'm totally hitchhiking out of here when this is over.
Navy, kind of hard to keep up.
I'd rather be swimming.
Yeah, no doubt.
But actually, that's why I did submarines, so I wouldn't have to swim.
Wouldn't have to swim.
If something happened down there's no need to swim. You're just going to die.
Yeah, you're going down.
Exactly.
Well, you might have to swim inside the submarine if it floods.
No, when we hit that underwater mountain at 550 feet down,
you're dead.
Yeah, I figured that if the ocean was going to come in, it was over.
Yeah. What's going on?
We're up here.
You gall darn stragglers.
That's saying come.
Double time.
Oh, God.
Woo.
How are you feeling me drinking? I gotta have some.
I mean, is that awesome water? Is that vodka or just regular water?
It's straight up water.
Okay, well,
whatever it is, it's awesome.
Dihydrogen monoxide is a deadly, dangerous chemical substance. If we were in a room and it filled up with that, we would die. I mean, that's why we built those submarines, so we could survive surrounded by it.
Yeah.
There's a few out here. Bear cotton in the house. Bear cotton on your shirt. That's what your shirt says. Yeah.
Anybody needs water, we got it up front.
What's sad is we used to cook for suits up in the Midwest.
Yeah, go get her.
So, what do you think about the gathering?
Huh?
What do you think about the gathering?
I think this is America.
It is.
You know, we have a right to gather.
Absolutely.
Instead of putting dogs and horses on people like it used to be.
Horses.
The grand old party. Yay!
Horses. That's a little much. Dogs a little extreme too.
When we gather like this, we like to put cops around us and dogs and shit like that. But you know, it is what it is.
Can I shake your hand? Because I heard what you said, that it's not your type of party, but you respect us. And I really appreciate that. I respect all y'all so much.
Thank you.
Everybody.
Who's all y'all?
I was thinking that myself as soon as I heard it.
Yeah, that's typical Trump. Y'all. You know what I'm saying? He speaks in subliminal messages.
If you'll let me talk, we are doing the Blue Lives Matter, and you said it wasn't part of your thing. So that means it's something different. So that would be
lives matter?
Yeah, the Blue Lives Matter.
All lives matter?
Yeah.
That goes without saying.
So that's why I said
it seems like black lives don't matter to Trump.
That's our problem. It seems like black lives don't matter.
The South Side lately?
The South Side Oakland, somebody lives there. Yeah, of course.
Have you all really looked on the internet? You see all the new businesses that are popping up on the South Side that are for Latinos and people of color?
I got one even better for you.
Oh, goodness.
He is the only president that has donated to predominantly black colleges. Even Obama did not do that.
Absolutely.
Yeah, you know, that's politics. You have to just you have people to say,
then why didn't Obama do
before
it?
president. I tell you
Why
this.
didn't Obama do it then?
Why didn't
If it's
Obama do
politics.
it? Why didn't he do it?
Yeah. Or any other president. If it's
I don't know. I mean, we can argue about things that people do. It's all politics.
Before he became president.
But you know,
President
I love what y'all are doing. You know, this is good. It'd be nice if this was more inclusive of you know, the racial mix of America.
Well,
but
everybody's welcome to come.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
That's
literally.
Hey, look, we're here for everybody.
I will never follow a racist.
They none of us racist.
I would never follow somebody who went to court, you know, for not letting blacks in his property. Who says it's subliminal messages?
He was the first
who
one
says subliminal
he was
messages?
the first one to let a black in his golf course. Did you know that? Look up the history of President Trump before he became president. He was also, before he became president, in New York City when black businesses weren't able to get loans. He gave loans to predominantly black
Roy
businesses.
Cohn is?
Huh?
Do you know who Roy Cohn is?
Yeah.
Who is he?
Just another guy that really hasn't done anything more than anybody else.
Roy Cohn was Trump's attorney.
Yeah.
Yeah, he died of AIDS.
Yeah.
But he was a racist, and you know. Trump,
Well, he might have been a racist, but you know, I'm not a racist.
I don't think you are. Just the way you approach me, I don't think you are.
I mean, I stand with you and walk with you anytime. I'll defend your right to vote no matter who you vote for.
I believe that.
We are Americans.
I believe that.
You know what I'm saying?
But don't cut down the postal services because he's scared of not getting elected. Trump will do anything to get elected. I see that. And I wouldn't trust anybody like that. But I respect.
Yeah, but look at what he did before he ever even ran for president. Think about that. Look at his history. He got awards from the black. Who was that? You remember off the top of your head? He got awards for his service to the black community. And this is from Jesse Jackson and Company. Gave him an award for his work within the black community. Alveda King, the niece of Martin Luther King, stands with him.
Well, he's so smart. He's called Kamala Harris not an American. He knows she's born in America.
Oakland, California. That's can't get more America than Oakland, California.
He didn't say that specifically. He said, see, there's still some questions.
He's president. He should know that. He should, hey, no, she's American. She was born here. That's the criteria for being American.
Actually, they're still trying to clarify things as far as the 14th Amendment, as far as the qualifications to run for president. Because, see, there's still debate.
Born in America,
Let's see.
Actually,
be a person.
There are still
in a state under the jurisdiction thereof.
Well, wait a second. No, because the parents, neither of them were naturalized American citizens or under the sovereignty of the American.
That was prior to the 14th Amendment. The part with parents.
There was still some things going on about that.
Now, birthers, they weren't born in America.
Right.
They were brought over here. But if you're born in America, you are an American citizen. Period.
No.
Point blank.
It's not clear in the Constitution. I'm just saying it's not. It really is not being clarified because of the fact that the parents, neither one of them were actual American citizens. See, if you're born abroad,
then you were not born in a state. Even Ted Cruz talks around that. Raphael the Canadian.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of there's a lot.
Even John McCain knew that he was not eligible. Even Barry Goldwater knew he wasn't eligible.
I gotta get walking.
Hey man, I appreciate that. I appreciate what y'all do. You know, I appreciate y'all protesting. We might have differences of beliefs as far as political, but man, you're a nice fella, man. And I like
likewise, my friend.
Yeah.
Likewise, and listen, I hope you have a blessed rest of your day.
Same to you, man.
Right back at you. I'm going to give you this hand because I'm missing the thumbnail over here.
You good?
Yeah.
You taking it easy, man.
Right back,
Quincy.
Adrian.
Nice to meet you.
Take care, Quincy. Somebody commented, he's smoking a Black and Mild. I like that guy.
Oh my God.
Oh my goodness, they're way up there. We got to catch up to the bus.
Well, at least he was peaceful, friendly, and sociable.
That's the man on the street stuff that I like to capture when I'm rolling.
There you go. That's the one thing I still can't get is how they can call President Trump a racist in any way, shape, or form.
Well, it's the go-to nuclear attack. You know, they expect people are just going to cringe from it and not have anything to do to defend themselves other than say, you know, my response is, so it's not a crime. It is meaningless. It is a meaningless accusation.
There you go. Well, at least you got a chance firsthand to see that just because we support Trump don't make us racist. You know, like a lot of the narrative is.
Well, my stance is one of logic and common sense and basic biology. There's no race of people other than human, plain and simple.
That's true.
You know, as far as culture and ethnicity and all of that, at the end of the day, it's philosophical and not physiological. It's a combination of personal choice and learned behavior. You know, it's like computer hardware. We all have the same basic hardware. It's just a matter of what operating system you're installing.
I wonder about my operating system sometimes. I think there's a glitch here and there.
My operating system was downloaded from the future. Buddy, I'm ahead of my time. Riding in style. That's the way to do it right there. Hey, you. Living the dream. Hey, hey, hey. Back the Blue parade, back the Blue rally. Yep, grunt style in the house.
Yeah. I thought it was a damn protesters.
Well,
especially for the cops case.
Yeah, well, we're protesting in favor of cops.
Nice.
Grab your walking shoes. Join on in.
How are you today?
Tired. So much walking. I need one of those Segway things.
Yes.
Take care. You out, brother?
God bless you, brother.
Nice meeting you.
Take care. Nice to meet you.
I'm looking you up if I'm ever up north.
I'll fly back out there. Take care.
All right, Rowdy Podcast is checking out. It was a pleasure having him down in our neck of the woods. Check him out on Facebook and YouTube. You can help him get over the hump to 23,000 subscribers on YouTube. Rowdy Podcast. Oh, wait, that's not a counter-protester. I thought you were infiltrating, but nah.
Hey, you know how our people are.
Sometimes the millinen's a ghillie suit, sometimes it isn't.
Just from what you...
News for Oklahoma in the house.
But in theory, you should write before we come. Well, come on over.
All right, so we've arrived at City Hall, home of Mayor Holt and his Dominion.
All right, so if anybody needs water, if you need to have a seat,
We'll stay here for about maybe 10 or 15 minutes. Everybody get ready. And then we'll head over to the police HQ, which is only a couple of blocks that way. So everybody come on up here.
Do you ever do laundry, or you just got like 18 of those shirts?
I got a few of them.
All right.
I like it a lot.
I am totally going to need a ride out of here after this.
Yeah. I know I could.
Yeah, I'm amazed I made it this far.
Yeah. Did you get water?
I've got I'm going to rock this Gatorade in just a moment. So actually, I'm going to sign off in just a moment.
That racist.
Yeah, he's over there. He's infiltrating. All right, so we're going to come back on in a bit. I have some logistical issues to attend to, and we will resume coverage.